As you can see, I'm still hard at work at my day job doing this computer upgrade that's moving into its third week now. But we are just a day or two away from getting one of our stations on the air. So cool. And what's more, I actually ordered all 3 of the fan belts for Pearl this week. So if they come in time, we might get something done on her in a few days also. Things are looking up. Hi, I'm Russ. I'm rebuilding a 1977 Mobile Traveler motorhome. This is all about the MT and me. So we're finally getting ready to get a couple of our radio stations on the air with the new computer systems. But first, we've got to get the logs ready. That's what makes the computer operate throughout the day. Tells it when to play what. And since our computer that controls that isn't ready yet, we're having to manually enter the program logs for both stations for the entire day. That's what I'm doing right now. It's not fun, but it's necessary. The logs are ready, hopefully anyway, and we hope that the hardware is all ready and hooked up with the exception of changing a few plugs, and hopefully the new software is all ready to go. So all that remains now is to sort of flip the switch, which means changing a few plugs and seeing if all this will work. I think we're as ready as we're going to get. Well, the big day is here, and we're back in the 102.7 studio, where we're going to switch from one computer system over to the other here very shortly. One of the last steps is to get the audio from the new system tied into the feeds going to our transmitter. So we're going to take care of that right now. Alright, that's got the output fed in where it needs to be, the output of the new system. All that remains now is to swap over the music input and the satellite control input, and we'll see if our software is going to do the trick. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and change the connections right now then.
Okay, sound clear, please.
Oh, we have audio. That's a good sign. Well, we have music coming through the new system. So that's a good sign right there. We're waiting now to see if it's going to play the liners and commercials and things like that, like it's supposed to. And it's just a waiting game because we have to wait and see whenever the satellite sends the signals to the computer if everything works out. But having the music coming through is a big plus for me. I feel good about that. So that's 50% of it right there. If the other half works, we're in great shape on this station. And then we'll move to the next one to see if we can switch it over. So far, so good.
Right now. You want to quit? I totally get
Sure,
it.
they're gonna
Please
move
hear me
right
out
here.
before you do. This is life or death.
Yeah, they'll do their
Carol, so don't tell me you don't have
their
any.
stuff first.
You want something more for your life? Don't tell me you have to go the
Well, when this is over, I know coming out of the break, they should have a return to music liner.
Given you a local or at least a liner at some point. Should have given you a local and a liner by the time
That's
this is
why I
done. So
told my
we don't get
husband
it
we could not
through here,
put
then
off
we'll
getting
know.
life insurance
Yeah, we
any
need to change
longer.
that.
An agent offered
promo code half off.
That should be a return to music liner right there.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
And we did not get anything.
Well, no, it's not. I'm trying to do a closure on Logic 1, first line, or ID actually, should be an ID.
Yeah.
I did something.
Stop the music.
I stopped the music.
Oh, that's because it's playing a spot, actually, right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it came back. All right.
Because you actually fired the brake and there was one thing there. So it's
Oh,
one thing.
okay. Well,
That is who you are.
oh,
Waymaker.
you scared me there. I thought,
Yeah.
thought I'd fixed it.
You get 2 eggs cooked to order, plus your choice of meat, crispy hash browns, and a serving of biscuits and gravy. A full plate that's
Okay, I think we got the audio problem straightened out. It was my fault. I had a wrong connection. So that's all taken care of. Now we just have to figure out why it's not seeing the satellite closures that make all of the commercials play and the liners play and things like that. So, we're still working on that. But that's progress. At least we have audio and it does go all the way through like it should. That's a good thing.
30% in. Showers taper off.
It just played one of its liners. So in a few minutes here, we'll see if it plays an ID. So maybe I'm getting some contact closures. I'm not sure what I might have done to cause that, or maybe I didn't do anything at all because our friends at Arrakis are still working online with this machine as well. So we'll find out a little shortly if it's all going to work.
WLTFM, North Crossit, Hanford, 102.7, The Light.
This is just frozen up. It's pre-recorded.
Well, it looks like we're getting some liners to play now. It's just a matter of watching this thing, seeing that it plays everything it's supposed to be when it's supposed to play it, and keeping our fingers crossed that it keeps on working. For now, we've got a station operating on this brand new system. If we can just keep it that way, it'll be 1 down and 3 to go. Well, it has literally taken all week, but 102.7 is on the air with this new system running the show now. And knock on wood, everything seems to be working all right. Next week, we'll tackle KAGH AM 800. And then we're going to see about switching our two big FMs, Q-Light 99.5 and 104.9, Today's Country, over within the next few weeks. See, we're starting live football coverage tonight, as a matter of fact, on both of those stations with our two local teams. And we figured we don't really want to start football with a brand new system and all kinds of bugs to work out. So we'll give that a few weeks. Now I'll keep you posted on that. Also next week, we get to start taking the old system out of this room. So you'll want to check that out too. So there's still work to do, but now the ball is rolling. We're committed. So things will continue to move forward. Hey, all right. You see these packages? These are the fan belts I ordered for Pearl earlier this week. Feels like two in here and one in there. Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. But there's three of them, and that means that we can move ahead with plans to get Pearl's engine. Well, get some work done on it anyway. We're not quite ready to put these on yet because I've got to get the fan assembly finished up and sprayed with Rust-Oleum so that it'll be preserved and protected. But once we get that done, it'll be just about time to clean the front of the engine and put these back on. I think we'll open these up now and see what they look like. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, which one to open first, so we'll do this. All right. 7508, which is the 51 millimeter belt. I think maybe that's the longest one. We'll find out real quickly. The other two are smaller. The 7470, which is like 47 5/8 inches, and then the 7365 here, which is only 37 1/8 inch. So we've got longest, a little over 51 inches, then the 47, about 47 1/2, and this one is slightly over 37 inches. These are the three accessory belts that go on the front of Pearl's engine. They power the cooling fan for the radiator. They pull the alternator, the air conditioning compressor, and the power steering pump. And I believe there's an idler pulley to keep tension on everything. And of course it all goes around the crankshaft as well. Which is where the power actually comes from. So, there you have it. Well, we've got our belts to get back on the front of Pearl. Before we do that, as I said, I've got to finish cleaning the fan assembly. A few videos back, you may remember I was getting some of the rust off I didn't get it all, so I'm going to have to bolt it down a little bit where I can get kind of firm with my drill and wire brush to get the rest of the rust off. And then I have some Rust-Oleum paint that I'm going to paint the entire fan assembly and also the pulley that it mounts on, so that'll be protected from rust in future years, and it'll last as long as Pearl will last, I'm sure. I also want to get the front of the engine cleaned up a little bit and maybe look at my power steering and alternator and things like that before we put the belts on. But the important thing is we've got the belts, got them in stock now, as I continue to shave away at that shopping list of items that I need for Pearl. Still going to get our carburetor mounted here in the very near future. We think we have everything together that we need to do that, except maybe for the vacuum tubing. That may be the next item that I pick up. We'll see. But for now, we got belts. And we're going to clean on that fan assembly and get it ready to put back on Pearl's engine. So, not getting a lot done on Pearl because of the demands put on me at work with the upgrade that's going on. But as you saw earlier in this video, that upgrade is progressing, and within the next few weeks we're going to have all of our stations converted over. So that's going to be the bulk of the work with that. And with the weather drying out a little bit and cooling off a little bit too, it means I can get back out here in the next few weeks and get back to work on Pearl seriously. I, for one, I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you are too. I want to thank you for sticking with me through this, though, and watching for this week with everything we have going on. Tune in every Sunday morning for the MT and Me. Be sure to check it out with us. Check out our web address we have, the mtandme.com, our web page. And, of course, you can like and share this video. Please do. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Button below to do that. You can also buy me a coffee and help buy some of this stuff that I need to get Pearl's restoration going on, okay? And by all means, leave your comments below. I want to know what you're thinking, what you'd like to see more of or less of, whatever the case is. Let me know about it. Leave a comment, okay? And watch us every Sunday right here on the MT and Me. I'm Russ. Bree's still out and about. We will talk later. It's cool. I'm so excited. Yeah. Like a kid at Christmas.